Hi, my friends, it's Miss Alexander. Today, we are working on Boulder's heavy lifting. In order to do this, we're going to practice changing a sprite speed and direction using variables. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Boulder from Rock City. Although he was grouchy to admit it, he loved to use his great strength to help people. We're going to run our program solution and discuss the features. So I'm going to go right over here. So we're going to run the program. Remember, it's nice to know what our ending product should look like. We have Boulder coming in. He's pushing, making noise, and pushing the boulder out, the big rock. Okay, you guys, that looks like it's promising. Here's our description. I'm going to hit next. Our feature, Boulder enters, moving right. Boulder changes poses and speeds up. Boulder slows down when he reaches the rock. Boulder pushes the rock forward. And it looks like we have some challenge features. Boulder goes back to the left afterwards, and then Boulder pushes a second rock. Let's keep going next. Here we go. I'm going to hit next. It says Boulder enters moving right. So it says before program starts. So I'm looking at this boulder. I see that in our project here, we have a big rock, boulder, and then boulder push. And we are on this boulder. See how he matches up? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to code assist. I'm going to grab the before the program starts, and we're going to set boulder speed. So I'm going to grab set var 2, and we're going to create a new variable. And I'm going to say walk speed. Okay? And we're setting Boulder's walk speed to 100. So I need to go to math and grab my number 1 and then write 100. Okay, this is good so far. Let's hit next. Now remember, this variable stores a value for later, and it contains blocks that work with numbers is our math one. We're going to create a new event. So it says every frame. So I'm going to come here and grab the every frame. And it says move me right. So I'm going to go to motion and grab move me right. And it says Boulder's walk speed. Okay, you guys, I didn't label it Boulder's rock speed, but I did walk speed. So I'm going to grab the puzzle piece. I'm going to put it in here and grab walk speed. Now we're going to test this feature. Let's see what happens. He is walking. That is what it's asking us to do. Okay, let's keep going. I'm still with this boulder. It says create a new event after. So I'm going to go to the timing and grab the after. And it says 1.8. So right here I'll write 1.8. And it says hide me. So remember, purple means looks. Show me, hide me. So we're going to hide. We're going to go to the next one. So why does this boulder disappear? Remember, we're replacing him with another sprite in a different pose. Okay, now we're going to go to boulder push, you guys. Boulder push. Create a new event. Again, code assist, timing. It says before program starts, right here, before program starts. And we're setting his push speed. So I'm going to get the set var, and I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to call it push speed, you guys. And it's set at 0. Okay. Doing good so far. Gonna hit next. Now remember, move at different, change of speed. That's when we move at different speeds while the program is running. What does it mean when the speed starts at program 0? That means that part of the sprite is not moving when the program starts. So we're going to create a new event, again timing, and it says every frame. So I'm going to grab the every frame, move me right. So we're moving him right as well. And now we're going to do Boulder's push speed. So we're going to get the puzzle piece, put it in here, and we're doing push speed. And if you notice over here, we have dots. It lets us know when we get to the end of this section. Now remember, change speeds, different speeds while the program is running. And remember, why move every frame when the speed is 0? The speed will change. It becomes something else later in the program. So we're going to create another new event. So we go to after, because it says after. We're going to grab 1.8 seconds, and it's going to say show me. So we're going to go to looks and grab show me. Okay, let's hit the next one. Now, why is it important to put this at exactly 1.8 seconds? Well, let's think about it. Our other boulder disappears at 1.8 seconds, so we need this one to match up with the other sprite so it shows like there's no difference between the two. And then add to after 1.8 seconds. So look at this word, it says add. So right here I already have it, so I'm going to add it. So we're going to go to variables, we're going to set, and we're going to set his push speed. And we're going to set it to 200. So I'm going to go to math and grab the number so I can put in 200, you guys. And now we're going to test this feature. I'm going to push play. Here we go. See if it works. Ah, it looks like he's pushing. Okay, let's go next. Now remember, we're changing speed is doing different speeds in the program. How fast will Boulder move in each frame? Good job, you guys. Yes, his speed starts at 0, so he doesn't move at all. But after 1.8 seconds, his speed changes to 200, which means he'll move 200 pixels per second when he starts moving. So we're going to go right back over here, create a new event. I'm going to go to timing, and it says after, and it says after 3.6. 3.6, you guys. And we're going to set Boulder speed. I'm going to grab this one, and I'm going to copy it, and then we'll paste it in. And all we got to do is change this to 80. So that means after 3.6 seconds, he slows down. Let's see what happens. He's going fast, fast, fast. Ooh, look, as soon as he kind of reaches this big rock. This is kind of cool, you guys. Let's keep going. Why should Boulder slow down when he hits the rock? Well, let's think about it. It looks more realistic when he's pushing something heavy. You can't move as fast. So it makes it look like he hit a wall and he's slowing down. So let's go to the rock. We get to go to our big rock. We're creating an event. So before, we're going to go to the variable and we're going to tell this rock. We're going to grab the new variable. Ready? And we're going to call it rock speed, because that's what we're working with. And we're going to put it as 0. Okay, let's go to next. Okay, so we're going to create another new event. It says every frame, move me right. So we go to motion, you guys. And we're going to move me right. But look, we have a red, so we need a variable. And we'll put it in. And we need the puzzle piece. So we're going to grab the puzzle piece and we're going to set it at rock speed. Okay, one more. Remember, when we change speed, it's different speeds while the program is running. We're going to create a new event, you guys. We're going to say after. After 3.7 seconds, we're going to set his speed, the rock speed. So I'm going to change it to rock speed, and we're going to grab the variable because we want to set it to Boulder's push speed. And then let's get my sound because it says to play a sound. We're going to play a scrape at this time as well. Let's test this feature out. I got to press up here. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's what our original one looked like. But remember, we have some challenges. So here we go. Let's see how this works. Well, before we see what we do next, let's answer some question. Why is it useful to set rock speed to boulder speed? As I'm thinking about this, I think it's important because they need to move at the same rate. We don't want to have to remember what speed the number is. So being we don't remember that speed, it's easier to set it to boulder speed. And we changed boulder speed at 3.6 seconds. So we want to make sure that the speed is correct value before we use it on rock speed. So as soon as boulder starts to slow down, that's when the rock starts moving. This is getting really cool. Let's keep going. We're going back to Boulder. His push, Boulder goes back to the left afterwards. So we're going to go after 12 seconds. Remember, look at this. Boulder push. I'm going to grab him, scroll down, and we're going to go to code assist, timing. And we're going to grab the after. And we're going to say 12 seconds. And we're going to grab the looks to hide him. It's kind of fun. And then we're going to go to the other boulder. And again, we're going to timing. And it says after 12 seconds, we're going to show him and set boulder speed. So we get to set his walking speed. So we're going to grab walk speed, and we're going to set that to negative 100. Now, please remember, there's two ways you could do this. You can grab just the regular number one and write in negative 100, like that. Or, I'm going to quick take this off and put it up here. We could grab the negative one, which is our fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and just write in 100. Either way works because they're both negative. I'm going to quick delete the 1 because I like the negative one. Okay, and then we're going to face me left. So I'm going to go to motion and scroll down until I find face me, and it says left. There we go. Look at how I'm just following the directions slowly. I'm making sure I have everything there. I have the purple, I have the red with the green, and I have the blue. Now it says test. Let's test it out. Here we go. We're walking. He's pushing. He slowed down to push. The scrape sound. Here we go. He's off the screen. And he's coming back. That's kind of cool. See what we have to do next, you guys. I'm going to hit next. Now remember what happens when the speed is a negative number. Remember when it's negative, Boulder will move in the opposite direction than it was going. Challenge 2, we're going to Boulder push. Here we go. After 12.1 seconds. So, are you guys ready? We're going to grab our timing. 12.1. We're going to set Boulder's push speed. Variables. It says push speed. And we're going to set it to Boulder's walk speed. So we're going to grab the puzzle piece. And we want walk speed. Let's keep going. Here's a good question. I'm just thinking. Right now, the push boulder is hidden. Why are we moving him? What I'm thinking is we want to move him along with other sprite so they're always in the same position. That way, when they switch, the other sprite appears in the right spot. We have to think about these things. So Boulder pushes a second rock. So after 27.5 seconds, so we're going to go to another timing, grab the after, and put 27.5, and we're going to say show me, which means there's a good chance on the other one, we're going to have to say hide me. But we'll figure that out. Set Boulder's push speed. So I'm going to go right over here. We're going to grab this, and it says push speed. We want to set it to 80 again. So I'm going to grab this and grab 80. Okay, so far so good. Remember, I'm just reading exactly what it's asking for. So we're going to create a new event. So I'm going to go to the project. We're wanting the big rock. It says after 12.1 seconds. So I'm going to go here. 12.1. It says to hide him. And then we're going to set the rock back. So we're going to grab our variable, set it as rock speed, and we want it to get the puzzle piece and set it at Boulder's rock speed. Okay, you guys. Remember, we're changing speed and moving at the same speed. So we're going to create a new event. We're going to timing. We're going to say after 27.5 seconds. We're going to go to looks and say show me. We're going to go back here and set the rock speed. Rock speed. And we're setting it to 80. Why are we setting it to 80, you guys? Yeah, that's because that's how fast Boulder's moving. But we're also going to play the scrape sound again. So I'm going to go to sound, and we're going to play the sound. It says test this feature. Again, I'm checking my colors to make sure it all lines up. Brown, purple, red with the green with the pink. Let's see what happens. He slows down. So far, so good. Okay, here comes Boulder. At about 27.5 seconds. The other boulders come back. And the rock does. We gotta be patient. Here comes the boulder. The big rock. And Boulder's pushing it. This is kind of cool. It does look like Boulder pushes 2 rocks in this. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to hit next. Boulder pushes a second rock. This is what we have. This did look like Boulder pushed 1 rock out of the way and he came back and pushed a second one in. That was kind of cool, you guys. I hope you had fun doing it, working together, taking your time. Remember, as you're doing this, just take a breath. You've got this. Remember, I'm proud of you. And remember to smile, giggle, and wiggle. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.